Hey guys, this is Jen from Head to Toe, and today I wanted to share with you my basic tutorial on how I curl my hair. So this is just me with my regular semi-wavy kind of coarse, normal-ish hair, and I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. It's super easy, it's super quick, and it literally only takes me about 10 minutes to do. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I also wanted to mention if you're interested in this makeup tutorial, I have a tutorial for that as well. So if you want to see that, if it's up, I'm not sure which is going up first, I will leave an annotation right here to go see that. So I hope you guys enjoy watching, and if you'd like to see how it's done, then stay tuned. So to start off, I'm just taking a heat protectant. This is the Silk Elements Mega Silk Hair Protectant Spray. I bought this at Sally Beauty for like $5, but you can really use any kind of heat protectant. There's a lot at the drugstore. I would just recommend any sort of basic heat protection spray. So I'm going to spray this all over my hair. This one tends to be a little bit on the oily side, so I don't like to use it up at the top of my head, but I just sort of spray it all over like that. I'm just sectioning my hair into two parts like this. I just split it right down the middle. I'm using this curling iron. This is the Babyliss, I don't know how to pronounce it. The Babyliss Pro Ceramic Iron, and I just use it at the highest heat setting. I know people like to vary the heat setting based on what hair type they have. My hair is a little bit on the coarser side. Not super coarse, it's like medium coarse. So I like to just use the hottest one so I don't keep it on my hair for that long. And it's also, I believe this is a 1.5 inch iron. So I like using one with a little bit of a larger barrel just because that'll give you looser waves. I don't try too hard to make exact sections or anything. I don't use any clamps to section my hair out of the way, which of course you can do that, but I just have so much hair that I find that clips don't always hold my hair, so I just kind of let it flow. So I go to the bottom of the back piece of hair, I take a section that is like a couple inches, maybe about this big. Then I take the iron, put it in here. It doesn't really matter which way it's facing because I usually switch it up. I'll put a little bit in, pull it around once, and then I'll pull this so that it's nearly at the end. And then I twist it all the way up, wait for a little bit, then I just let it out. Then I just get the next section of hair. I'm going to flip the iron around, clamp it, twist it once, and then pull it so that the ends are nearly at the end. Hold it for just a couple of seconds, maybe 3 or 4, then I let it out. And that's basically what I do. It's really simple. Just get some, rotate it once, pull it nearly to the ends. I don't get all the way to the ends because I find that if you don't curl the whole end, it looks a little bit more natural. But if you do want exact curls, you can make that so that end piece does go underneath the iron. Obviously, if you have hair that's a little bit more resistant to curls, you can use a really flexible weight hairspray after you iron your hair, and that'll help it to stay in place for a lot longer. But I usually don't ever use hairspray just because I don't really like the feel of it, so I'm skipping that step. So by the time I get to the front sections of my hair, about this much, I'm going to curl these away from my face. Make sure you don't get too close to your head so you don't burn your ears or any part of your face. Now I'm just going to get the other half of my head, so we'll just cut that part out. Okay, so by the magic of video editing and the internet, I have curled all of my hair like I showed you before. So now we're going to go on to the second step of hair curling, and that involves curling these upper layers, which if you just curl it the regular way like I showed you, a lot of these upper ones don't really get curled. So what I'm going to do is go back a second time, and starting at the back again, I'm just going to section off small chunks of hair. This didn't really get curled except for the very ends. So I'm taking this, I'm just going to go through around my entire head and curl these layers that didn't get done before. These ones at the front, I'm going to curl away from my face. And then this section of my bangs that have kind of grown out, I'm going to curl them away from my face, but I do them in kind of a specific way. So I'm grabbing this about 3/4 of the way down. I'm going to just twist it up. I'm only holding it just for a little bit. And that'll give you a nice kind of swoosh. Swoosh away from your face, which is what we want. We want it to really frame the face. And I find sometimes if you over curl that section, it kind of curls in funny. I don't know. Like it'll over curl and look really strange. You don't want that. You just want it to do this little flick so it looks really natural, like your hair just, naturally floats away from your face. On both sides, see, with the extra layer of curls, it kind of gives you a little bit more volume up top as well. So now when I'm done, I just sort of brush my fingers through my hair like this. Let me show you the entire look. See how it curls all of the layers, plus it just falls really naturally. I don't like looking like you tried too hard, or like those really curly cute curls that look like you spent 10 hours on it. It doesn't look like you spent 10 hours on it, and it didn't take 10 hours to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope this was helpful for you who wanted to know how to do those kind of like natural wavy curls just to wear every day, but it sort of makes your look a little bit more fun and feminine. If you would like to see any other hair tutorials, leave a request down in the comments so I know what you would like to see next. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!